welcome. This is the message for the buck moon, Capricorn full moon if you are into tropical astrology, Sagittarius full moon, I believe, if you are into sidereal astrology, or if you're into both. Welcome here. We love it all. Okay, so, but the buck full moon, it's called the buck full moon because this is the time of year when the buck sheds its antlers because they've grown to fullness and starts to regrow new ones. It's this like halfway checkpoint from the year that starts in January in the Gregorian calendar. It is 6 months from the, in tropical astrology, Capricorn new moon that happens in January, and now it is the full culmination of that moon, the Capricorn full moon in tropical astrology. So it is offering this energy of showing you what you've grown, what you've accomplished, so that you can celebrate that, so you can really clock your wins, pat yourself on the back, etc., because a lot has happened, I'm so sure, for you, whether you realize it or not. That's why it's really good to like clock it, write it down. And then this is also the perfect time to recommit to what you still want to keep creating, the way you show up in a consistent way to it. And as well, if there are new visions that have brought to life, to really lock those in on the full moon, let the illumination, let this new cycle feed it, and really create that blueprint for yourself so that moving forward you can start to fill it out. But it's really important for us to hold the vision, for us to hold the blueprint, and for us to know where we are headed, even though it may shift and change. So we're gonna pull a collective message. So if you're tuning into this reading, there's something here for you. And welcome. I'm feeling a good energy. I'm feeling a blessed energy. We're gonna do some tarot. We're gonna do some angel cards, and we're gonna do some animal spirit cards. So we won't make it too long because we have things to do. We have things to accomplish. That Capricorn energy, also that Sagittarius energy. Like, talk about a visionary, and then the one who aims, and then the one who takes all the steps diligently to get it all accomplished. If you want to combine the tropical and the sidereal, because like, why not? We can, as long as you're using the energy and the reflection in a positive way, you're winning. They're all archetypes, they're all energies that we can connect to and use for going where we want to go and accomplishing what we want to accomplish. Because in the end, it's you and you, baby. It's your soul, what you came here to do. And I just realized all my mantras are playing kind of loud in the background, and I'm already kind of into this, so I'm not going to turn them off, but they're mantras if you're wondering. Okay, let's do one more angel card. Let's do 3 in total. Spirit, God. Oh, and I see that, and multiple come out, but you know what? It's just 2, so we will go for it. We will go for it. Okay, so oh my gosh. Okay, so first we got new love. I have to say the energy of love coming in has been so prevalent, specifically for July. Like, it's been coming in left and right, whether it be love of life, love of yourself, love of your friends, love of your family, or romantic love, which is, it's just like brewing. It's just like in the air right now. And I'm not the only one picking up on it. It feels like it's like literally coming up as this message in the collective. Open your heart to the possibility of love, because if you go about it in a way that like you're opening to open, you're opening to learn, you're opening to expand, then you can never be at a loss for it. You just gain the experience, and we all came here to experience. There's no like, there doesn't have to be like wins and losses to this game. It's like, it's all a perspective. And if you have a perspective of like, I'm here to grow, evolve, expand, learn, experience, no matter the flavor, then you're always going to be winning. You're always going to be gaining. You're always going to be expanding. And you're always going to be fulfilled. So open your heart to this new love and know that like the win and the juice is just in the opening for you. And we get the chance to do that with mere reflections in this fractal holographic reality. Things will come in so that we can open, so that we can discover new parts of ourselves, so that we can love ourselves in another, because they're just providing this gorgeous mirror. So let me know in the comments if you've been feeling that vibe, because that has been one of the most prevalent vibes for July. And then next we got retreat. So I'm getting in this energy of retreat to go get out in nature. This is like a really lively time in the cosmos, and also just like in the organic matrix, in the organic grid. There is so much energy pouring through. So the more that like you can be in the sun, you can be in your favorite spot in nature, you can even be by water, like the electromagnetic frequencies that are available for our healing, for our ascension, for our expansion, for our just like, you gotta dose up at this time of year, because your whole being saves it and uses it as we change seasons. And this is a very powerful time for the sun. It's sending in a lot of solar codes, a lot of ascension codes, a lot of awakening codes, and just a lot of healing energy. So of course, like, be safe, don't be out there too long. But the sun also feeds the grass, the trees, it charges the waters. So like anywhere that you can be in nature and take some time to let yourself receive that, and then also just reflect. It's that full moon energy of like, reflect on everything that's culminated thus far, and then see what's coming next. Like the more that we can, there's this saying that, shout out to my bestie Callista and her mom, who say that like a few minutes, 30 seconds of preparation is like, can take you from 0 to like an exponential amount of success. And it's the same way for like us clocking what we've done and gaining energy from that by seeing all that's been accomplished, and then looking and seeing what it's next that our intuition is calling us to beam on and to create. Because if we can hold our vision for that for ourselves, you are going to get to where you need to go that much faster. And then you can go to the next, then you can go to the next, versus just like kind of like floating around in the cosmic soup, which is fun every once in a while. But like most of the time you want to hold a vision for yourself. It's a secret to success. And then after that we got, well, these two cards fell out at the same time. So miracles and dreams. I mean, now that I'm looking at these together, I think that there are going to be miracles happening for you around dreams that you've held for a very long time. And these might have even been dreams that like you've been like sleeping on a little bit, and some new miracle is going to come in to bring life to them again. And it may be unexpected, but this is coming through because, and it might be you even having a dream about it that reminds you that you once had these dreams for yourself. And it's coming through because it's an important dream to not just you, but to like the fractal grid of humanity and beyond. Sometimes we like don't like to think what we're doing is that big of a deal, but like the reality is that the butterfly effect is so legit and so real that like you positively impacting someone in a way that you don't even realize you did. They know, but you don't even know, you don't even realize, can go on to impact like tens of thousands of people. Like you inspire one person one day, they like go on fork A instead of fork B, and then like they end up to go create this like insane thing that helps millions of people. You just never know. And that's why we follow the call of our own soul, because it is connected to the intuitive grid that interlocks all, like the whole web of all of existence. And so when we are getting our information from there, we know that what we do has quantum impact. So whatever dreams might be coming through to you, like remembrances of dreams, I actually had this notion about in tropical astrology, the next new moon in July is going to be Leo in Leo. And Leo is so much about like the way we shine, the way we radiate, what we create. And Leo like also like really takes care of the pack. Like it really takes care of the people it loves. And it's this like, it's like the sun. Leo is like the sun. And we have these planets in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde, Neptune in retrograde. And essentially the retrograde energy is like revisiting. It's revisiting, revising, reorganizing. All of this stuff is like we're given another chance to go through all of this, clean up the timeline, and like remember things that we forgot, dust away and forget things that we don't need anymore, like delete, realign everything to be more efficient, and then we can like move forward brand new. And so with 3 planets in retrograde and this Leo new moon coming up, which is like a new beginning in like the way you shine and what you offer and what you give. The sun is the ever giving, ever radiating force of our solar system. And with this returning, revisiting energy and the new moon in Leo, it's like, what were things that like you once knew you were meant to create, but you have let yourself forget? They're going to come up to nudge you and remind you. And they're going to be like, knock, knock, knock. Like you forgot about this, but like actually it's time to start remembering, because it's more important than you thought it was. And so if something like that comes up, just start giving it a little bit of attention and see where it takes you. So you might have a dream about it. You might just experience some sort of miracle that brings it back up into your reality. But either way, you acting upon these things are going to bring you miracles. And it is going to be like a miracle force in and of itself. It is going to be like a self-generating force of miracles. So that is the power of creating from the calling of our souls. Like you never know how it's going to unfold, but it becomes this epic adventure of miracle after miracle. And okay, yeah, I just flipped this card over and we got nature. So that was a correct hit in terms of the retreat vibes. And I love it. Is this like all of these things going into nature, sourcing from the organic grid, opening your heart to love again in all forms, especially yourself, and reawakening old dreams. These are all part of you embracing your power, coming back into your own power, your own sovereign divine power that is within you, because that is the ultimate in life. We can externalize our power, our prosperity, our happiness, our safety, our entire lives, and we're never going to feel fully satisfied until we remember our own. And that doesn't mean we obviously don't like lean on people, have people who love us. We're interdependent in a way, but like you really have it all within. And that is the gift of what is awakening with this full moon. And honestly, just this is kind of like become a whole July in general situation. So that's that with the animal spirit. With the angels. Let's go to the animal spirit. This one I'm just gonna try. I'm a little bit less familiar with the automatic meanings of every single card, but let's just see what comes through. Okay, message for the collective, message for the collective. Let's just get anywhere from 1 to 3. For the collective who's tuning in here. Past, present, future, past, present, future. A message for the collective. I love this. Okay. I do want to open these up and check it out because, oh, here we go. Okay. See, I was like, I'm going to read these intuitively, but this one at least is what I thought. Okay. Joy, contentment, playfulness. It's summer. Let yourself have the summer fun. Let yourself play. Let yourself splash. Let yourself be content. Be an unobstructed joy. This is the most joyful creature in the animal spirit deck. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would it take to bring you there? This is the card of just like celebration and having fun. And that energy is so magnetic, and it is so literally the fuel for manifesting your dream life. Like having genuine joy and genuine fun is one of the most productive things you can do, because you're literally putting out that vibration and it comes back to you in all forms, and it makes you magnetic. It brings you into this like childlike presence and joy, and like everybody wants to be around that. And then we also have whale, which for me, I get, oh, here we go. Let's just see. I get like lots of like ancient wisdom, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. There you go. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. They're not afraid of emotional expression or traversing terrain, difficult terrain. Their experience of enrich them, give them stability and strength and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be our beacon of light in the darkest hour, because they've been through it. They know. It's like the greatest kind of compassion when like somebody is going through something and someone is able to be there for them in a way that's like, they're not afraid of it because like they know they've been through it. It's just like, I'll just be there for you through it, or like I'm the pattern of what it looks like to have gone through it and we're now good. You know what I mean? Like that's a powerful energy, and these two together are showing that you have both of these energies. And that is a very like, that's an advanced soul, the depth. But you didn't stay stuck in the depth of like, I'm going to be in victimization, feeling sorry for myself. I'm going to keep like generating these cycles over and over again. No, you let it give you wisdom, and you by choice re-embodied your childlike nature, because that is like the next level of like, it's the next level of evolution, is to go back here, but you still have all of this. Really beautiful, really powerful. And this is how someone can be like truly content. You know what I mean? It's like, and you know, it was a journey to get there. So I see you, I'm proud of you, I love you. I'm also happy for you, because there are so many people on the planet who haven't necessarily gone through this fully yet, or haven't like gone through it and come to this. And so often, I mean, I just think about how grateful I am to have gone through a lot of the like spiritual self-actualization stuff earlier on in my life, because it's not necessarily for the faint of heart. But I guess life itself isn't really for the faint of heart, you know what I mean? So anyway, okay, the wolf. So the wolf, I mean, I'm getting like from the wolf, fierce independence, but also just like owning oneself, and oh, this is cool. Guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. The wolf gets in trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. Although it will be surely uncomfortable at first, practice tolerance to balance out the agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. Oh my God, I thought this was about independence. This is about the pack. This is about the family. Wow, I think that, I mean, that's so amazing. Like, you literally, you are this old, ancient, mature soul, and you could just go through life on your own, enjoying being on your own, or you can help take care of the pack, and you can be tolerant of the people who like haven't reached your level of understanding and awareness. And that is even the next level from somebody who's like, you've embodied a frequency that's like very comfortable for you in dealing with life, but then you can pull in and uplift all people no matter what realm they're in. So I mean, what's exciting here is that like you are finding, or you're just like established within your pack. So you have soul fam around, and you are a leader. And the advice here is just to like be tolerant and open of all, and just hold that space of lightness and love and wisdom when they need it. And you're a leader. So hats off to you. Okay, I think let's just do like whatever comes out, 1 to 3 tarot cards, and then we can wrap this up. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, this is so fascinating. Okay, so 10 of Wands. I mean, this is very much the energy that I was talking about earlier with the Capricorn full moon. You might be like kind of tired because you've been working really hard since January, and you've really like, look at all these wands he's carrying, but he's like reached his destination, but he's like, damn, I'm tired and I'm carrying so many wands by myself, but I'm here. That's where you are. You made it. Like, congratulations. Go get up in that castle, put down those wands, and get in a bubble bath because you deserve it. And pat yourself on the back. And then we have the 6 of Cups, which is next. It's like, you've done so much. Now it's time to go like reconnect to your inner child, to the people that you love. And maybe you're going like to visit family, and you get a chance to like rest, reset, reflect, connect with your roots. And that is always like such medicine for the soul after such a long journey. So that may be coming in for you, or you just might be reconnecting to someone from your past who makes you feel that comfort of like home, that comfort of like, my soul has roots, and that can help ground you and refuel you for this next leg of the journey, because we're going to continue onwards, baby, up and up. Actualize those dreams and explore that new love, etc. That's all to come, but it is great to, at that full moon, reflect, pat yourself on the back, all that's grown the past 6 months, and then do what is nourishing for your soul before we move forward and we keep on keeping on. Okay, I love you, much love. I'm not going to edit this one because I feel like that was, it's all a transmission. So thanks for being here with me. If anything resonated with you from this reading, then we're connected in some way. So follow for more. And there's lots of fun stuff coming soon. You can also follow me on TikTok if you like shorter readings. On TikTok, I'm Annika.moon. So we got a little alias going on over there. Find me if you find me. Much love. Peace out.